Yo, what it do? What it does? My name is Shem Wikia. This is Past Life Kenya, and today we're coming to you live from the Don Bosco Youth Center, and we're gonna be having a hopefully very interesting conversation with the one and only Vivian, or Vivian Kenya, you know, about like the music that she's been doing, how her experience has been in the music industry, and of course what we can expect from her during the Katika Festival that's gonna be taking place next month, November 3rd. Mark your calendars, my friends. That event is going to be so lit. Okay, so hello there.
Hi.
My name is Shem. How
Do you want to give me a hug?
Of course I do. Hugs and love, not drugs.
Yes.
What's up, G?
This
How are you
is
doing? Roger. So, okay, so let me just, for those of you guys who don't know, this is
Vivian.
And
Roji.
okay, and you are a
I'm a performing artist and
sorry.
also one of the directors at Moran Production House, which is where we are at. So I just like to tell all the viewers, karibuni sana. And now this is Roji. He's one of our rappers here. We're working with him at Moran House. He's really good, so I want to tell guys to watch out for his stuff as well.
Do you have like anything that's currently out yet? Like a song that's like YouTube, SoundCloud, anything?
Yeah, on YouTube, I have a song out, Kamatado. Just check it out. Type Roji, R-A-W, then a hyphen, then G.
Yes, but that one was not recorded at Moran House.
Whoa.
That was before.
That was before.
Is it a good song though?
It's okay, but we're gonna give him better.
You're gonna,
Yes.
Okay, you have to keep growing though.
Yes.
As an artist, you always have to
Definitely.
keep growing.
Definitely.
So you mentioned that you're one of the directors at Moran House, which
Yes.
is the studio that you guys
It's
have.
a production house.
Is it a all around production house or just
Yes.
audio recording and stuff?
It's a production house. You know, I just released my new song. It's called Talk to Me. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. And the production was in-house. We did the audio. We also did the video. And of course, now we also do talent management. And I am so far the main talent. Yes.
So how many artists so far do you have under the Moran House? 1, 2?
Yes, we have a couple of artists who we are just working on their content and trying to see what we can create. We've also signed Kush Tracy. Yes, as one of our females. Her song should be out end of this month, October. It's an amazing song, by the way. So, of course, the main agenda behind Moran Production House is to bring in new, fresh talent, and especially for me as a female artist, to hold on to the females more so. Yes, yes.
Okay. So I mentioned when I was over there, I mentioned that we are at the Don Bosco Youth Center,
Yes.
which is a Christian organization.
Yes.
So is it weird recording secular music in a Christian organization?
Oh, the funny thing
Your
is,
music is not ratchet, but you know also. But like, do they frown upon it? Or?
not at all, not at all. It's a youth center. It's run by the Catholic.
The Catholic Church.
Yes, the Catholic Church. But I think right now, you see, if you want to reach the younger audiences, you have to be willing to modify yourself so that you fit into whatever they appeal to or they respond to. You understand? Eh? And as a youth center, that's something that this place is very passionate about. So even when we came with the idea of Moran House, they're very cooperative. It's very easy. They really support us. It's an amazing place.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So like, should we walk in that way
Yes.
as we go to the studio?
Yes.
As we head that way anyway, there's also something I'd like to find out, like how long, for example, like how long would you say that you've been recording music as an artist?
Since 2014.
No, that doesn't seem like it was a long time ago, but that's way back.
Yes, about 4 years now.
Yeah.
That's when I actually now came out as a female artist. It's been a process of growth because the Vivian I was at that time has grown, and it's sort of like a metamorphosis into who I am now.
Those hard words, metamorphosis. We read.
Yes, we read, guys. People read. Si kuangalia tu hapa Past Life Kenya. But you can watch Past Life
But you
Kenya.
can pull up us. We have content. To pia si tuko na content tunaweza soma.
But then you guys have serious content, but it's a bit scary sometimes. But I can't judge you. Nawapenda too. It's content. That's what we need.
Bizarre is one of the news values, you know, like there's news values, things that people are attracted to. So there's like timeliness, if something just happened. Then there's also one that's bizarre.
Yeah.
When something is weird, people are really interested in finding out what's going on.
So are you gonna do a bizarre story about Moran House or about Vivian?
No, this is probably gonna be like what's the one of them? Not timely. I can't remember. Like stuff that's about good things happening. I can't remember all of them. I was in school a while back, you know.
Like sort of something a bit cultured.
Yes, about culture. It's always, you always have as
Music
news
culture.
always has to represent or like cover some of the things happening in like the town, culturally, in the arts and all of that.
Yes.
Stuff. So that's also a whole other.
So this is the dignified part of
like the arts.
Pulse
Let's
Life.
call it culture and arts. Arts and culture.
Arts and culture.
Yeah, let's call it arts and culture.
Super.
So I'm also curious to find out what would you say your experience has been like in the Kenyan music industry? Because you know a lot of people, they start, things don't pan out well, they drop off. Usually 5 years later, someone comes back with a comeback. So because everyone has a different experience with the Kenyan music industry, what's yours been like?
Well, it's an interesting wave because you definitely have to keep growing, and you more often than not you have to go back to the basics. The basics are the same. You have to have good rapport with people. You have to have to create meaningful relationships. You have to be real with yourself, and then you have to be willing to put yourself out there. There's a lot of vulnerability that comes with music, because every time you put out content, you're like, I don't know what guys will say, you know. So, but you have to be loyal to your art and just put it out there and say, this is me. Yeah, if you like it.
Your fans love you. Your fans. I'm gonna show you how in a few. I'm gonna show you in a few. But for now, we have like something very serious that we need to address like right now. And I know a lot of people in the audience are also curious, so we need to find out. Just tell me the truth. Is Mwalimu Rachel your sister?
Mwalimu Rachel, I'm going to strangle you. I'm looking for Boogeyman. If there is Boogeyman, tafadhali, I have a job for you, kwa sababu Mwalimu Rachel is taking over my life. Do you know I was in Embu? Kwanza Mwalimu Rachel is from Embu, isn't she?
I think so.
And then someone was just like, Mwalimu Rachel. I was like, yes, hi, because I just said, now I'm not gonna fight it anymore. We are sisters. We love each other. She has a lot of fire inside her, and I appreciate her. We are sisters from another mother. Yeah,
because otherwise you have to go up or like just there's someone over there in the ancestry was playing games.
Can Pulse Life like take over that job and find out?
To do an investigative
yes,
piece.
tafadhali. We've been trying to get someone to do an investigative piece. Tujue kwao ni wapi, huko Embu, huko katikati, na kwetu. We try and find. There's something.
It's all good.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, let's keep going this way as I also find out. So in terms of like your music, you just talked about Kwanza, your latest song. It's called Talk to Me.
Yes.
And there's like a vibe that I'm catching from the song. It's even in brackets, boss lady, and everything like that. And I saw what you said about it. So you feel like men of this day and age really don't know how to step up when it comes to approaching women, or when it comes to like kukatia dem, acha tuseme hivyo. So what's your advice for the gentlemen in the audience right now on how to approach women?
Just talk.
Yeah.
You won't die. Hata ukiambiwa no, kwani the air circulation will be cut off. You will survive. Talk to me. It's that simple, you know. Yeah, because I've had a lot of, like, when we were coming up with a song, and I was telling guys about what I'm creating, I had a lot of inquiries, guys asking me, Vivian, this is such a timely topic, because, you know, now we have a lot of women who are really doing good for themselves and are really putting in the work and are achieving a lot of amazing things, but they're still girls. Bado ni kadem tu. Bado anataka tu kukatiwa, anataka kupelekwa kahawa, anataka hata Sonford. It doesn't matter, lakini please choose wisely.
So,
chini sana.
What's your opinion on females or women or ladies making the first move? Like if you see
I think it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine, because if you know what you want and you know who you are, why not? Just no, even if I come and tell you, Shem, I want to take you out for lunch. Hata ukiniambia no, will I die?
Man, like
I'll just move on.
Man, like free food. So like, you know, the chances of me saying no are low, but you know, it's all good. Okay, move away from the cars before we, get hit. So, who came up with the name Moran House, actually? One of you guys, is anybody in the directors a Moran from the Moran community?
Yes. I have Maasai roots, my mom's side. And if you notice, a lot of my fashion is usually very Maasai oriented or African oriented. So, and my family home is in Kiserian, which is Maasai land. Yes, those ends to Kajiado. So that's, of course, it blended well with me. Also, a lot of people tell me that I look Maasai. I don't know if it's true. I'm on Anichocha.
Yeah, I lack that skill of being able to tell what someone is by looking at them.
Yeah.
I'm normally just you never know, man. Maybe you don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But we came up with we also, there's a time we were really doing a lot of processing in terms of thinking about what we want to call our production house. And I think we had traveled actually to the Masai Mara, and of course we were being told a lot of stories about how the Morans are, they are warriors, they fight with the lions, and we felt like now that would be a name that we want to pick up, because we want Moran House to reflect that strength and that power and that courage, that even if you don't have it all figured out, the fact that you're there and you're putting yourself out there makes you a Moran.
I'm a Moran as well now, officially.
Yes, you are.
I might just change my name to Shem in brackets Moran Mwikia. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me take you back a bit, in your career. Do you remember the first music video that you ever shot, that you ever actually put out?
Yes. My first music video was Dream, the one I did featuring Jaguar. I don't know. Do you guys want to know the story behind that music video?
Yes, we do.
It was, I had one outfit for the music video because I couldn't afford any other. And I was late.
For the shoot starting.
Yes.
But then again, to be honest, African timing is honestly.
I was late.
Sorry.
And Jaguar was so mad. He was like, Vivian, I don't understand. Hey. And then that time, of course, I am getting so much support, because he supported me in that video. He funded the video. Okay. And I was just like, sorry. But but now I've learned. I'm never late. I'm actually always the first one on set. But we have this thing of getting late, and it's really bad. It's sad.
African timing, first of all.
I think it should just stop. Just be there on time. It's important.
Yeah, I don't know. Time technically doesn't even exist. It's fine. You'll make it.
I'll never invite you anywhere. You look like you'll show up 3 hours.
I'm very
later.
timely though. I'm
Really?
very timely. Ask those guys. I'm lying. Anyway, so in the course of your career, you've had a lot of features with really I'm gonna say A-list celebrities. You've had Jaguar, Chameleon, Red Sun.
Yeah.
So what's normally the deal with these features? Have you ever had to pay an artist for a feature?
What usually happens when we do the collabos, because now I have the management and then I have now me as the artist. The number one aspect is usually the rapport between the artists. So interestingly enough, when I was going to Uganda, I hadn't met Chameleon before, so I met him there. My manager and his manager knew each other. So I met Chameleon, I gave him a demo, which I had recorded for Cham. He liked the song, and he said, let's meet in studio in the morning.
Is it Cham or Chum?
Cham. Baby, you're a chum to me.
Oh yeah, I know the song, but the word. Is it normally
Cham. There's chum.
Chum is down to
Chum is, yes.
Right?
Baby, chum tonight.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
That
Those are two different
Yeah,
songs.
there's one with Chameleon and
But
there's one with
guys
Solo.
call me chum, so it's understandable.
So another thing, how do you normally come up with the names for your songs? Because they're honestly so catchy, chum chum, chinky changa,
Yes.
terrain terrain. I don't know. You have a real thing for alliteration over there.
But right now I'm a serious girl. I'm talk to me, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Talk to the boss. Man.
Yes. So I work with my songwriter boss. So he's very good at creating these connotations, but it's a joint process because when we get to the studio, we listen to the idea, and then now everyone contributes. So Sam says, can we change this, can we bring this here, then so it's joint effort by
Sam West.
Sam West.
Sam West.
Yes.
So unajua kwa like on the articles and everything like that, your show was covered like very openly and stuff like that, but unajua sasa hatujui when is there is there a date that you guys have set? Should I wait, I go ask him because maybe he's the one who knows?
So when the truth is we had planned to do the wedding this year. But then Sam and I are a bit different in terms of how we do our things. Mimi, I'm a very simple girl, contrary to what people may believe. I like just a short process. Like, let's just even do like a backyard sort of wedding. What wakule keki, wakule nyama, barbecue, and it's a wrap.
Kenya, nothing is finished without nyama. Like,
yes.
Yani, as in, kama mjakula nyama choma,
yes.
Ata nikas kukam.
Exactly. So I like that kind of simple vibe. But Sam, he's just, I don't know. He's extra. He wanted a destination wedding on are they called what? Hot air balloon. And I was like, okay, so let's do this. Since hatuelewani na mimi ni mwanabiashara, hiyo pesa wacha tuweke kwanza Moran House before you decide where we are going to do the wedding. So we are very corrupt because we diverted the savings. I diverted the savings that was supposed to do the wedding, and I decided let's just set up Moran House because I also felt like it was important before he makes up his mind.
I'm with you on that one, man. In fact, gentlemen, get yourself a Vivian, because otherwise, after the wedding, you're gonna be broke. And it happens actually. I feel like it happens to a lot of like young couples actually. Absolutely. Like they put so much of their money into having like the flashiest wedding ever, and then they enter their lives with kidogo. Yeah, and then you enter your life with kidogo of a struggle, But alright, it's alright.
Other than the marriage. Also, we are doing some premarital classes, so that we know how to live with each other. It's hard to live with a stranger. Unasikianga tu kumwambia fanya hivi, unaweza enda kwanza.
Kani hivyo unadai.
Unaweza enda kidogo. I'll call you. Don't call me. I'll call you.
Wow. In fact, that's that one where you just. It's like when you go for something and they tell you, no, don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah.
Right. We'll give you a call back.
So it's not easy. So we have our pastor. He's called Pastor Peter Dera. He's taking us through premarital classes. So we also want to finish that, and then we do the wedding.
Would you recommend premarital classes for other couples that are about to get married?
Absolutely.
Even people, for example, like let's say a couple that has been together for like 7 years. They've been going out for like 7 years.
Yeah, I think it should be like a renewal, like a membership renewal, yearly or whatever. Because especially now, because life keeps changing and things are so fast with social media and everything. I feel like couples really need a lot of guidance and proper guidance, not social media guidance, like real conversation. Like our pastor he tells us some really scary things, and then he says, are you too sure you still want to get married, or can we just say you imeisha hivyo? So it's good to have those conversations so that you know early in advance, other than now dealing with separation and all those things. They're not healthy for anyone.
Like I was once told by one of my teachers,
Yeah.
like I was doing a psychology class, and I was told that she personally always recommends that a couple that's about to get married either goes for psychological assessment or they go for a bunch of therapy sessions, because you never know, you could like love each other, but then there's like those underlying problems you have that won't work with each other. So that's
and marriage is real. There are real issues in marriage, with everything from you won't always have a lot of money, someone can get sick, you need to take care of them. There's a lot of responsibility, so you need to be ready. It's not all flashy.
Okay, so guys, I don't know if you've seen her shoes, but she's about to do that miracle where you walk over a grate with heels.
Get it.
Do you see that? Jesus. Okay, so actually, I feel like you've got so much like style. So like when it comes to like, let's say, events and stuff that you're going for, do you normally have a stylist or do you like pick out your own outfits? Where's this kid?
I have a stylist. I actually have several stylists that I work with, and we sort of like discuss in terms of the looks we are going to do for TV interviews, for performances, so it's a joint effort. Plus, I think when you've been in entertainment for long enough, you sort of like get the drift.
Talk up, you'll give me your barber's number so that I can also go get myself.
Absolutely.
Can also go get myself a Malimu Rachel haircut.
Yes.
I'm sorry I did it.
Here, by the way.
Oh, I saw those.
You saw them?
Would you say an animal lover? Like, would you say you like animals? My dream pet is a goldfish.
Really? These ones are equally cute. Animal lover, yes and no. Ni job bado, unaona? So you have to dedicate your time. Because if you have a dog, you have to feed her, you have to make sure she goes to poop in the right place, you have to play with her, you have to walk her. So
basically like raising a child.
Yes.
Even financially, apparently.
Yes.
Even financially, it's like raising a child. Dog.
Actually, even food is expensive. Yeah. But these ones look like they're having a good time.
I mean, you could always get a cat. Cats are very self-sufficient. They're actually, they're hunters. Cats are hunters.
Yes, they're better than dogs, aren't they?
I mean, it's like potato. You know. But if you're not trying to take care of something a lot, you're better off getting a cat. Because in the event that you leave
don't
it
have
alone,
enough time.
if you leave it alone, it won't die. You know.
It'll hyper.
Get sad. In fact, first of all, cats have so much ATT.
We had a cat once, and then we traveled. We came back. We found Aikukwa.
Yeah, because
there's no food. There was no one to give her food.
Whoa. Yeah, that's one interesting thing about cats. This is very random. They're the only animals that domesticated themselves.
Really?
Yeah. So
I didn't know that. How? Okay.
They basically just started hanging out with human beings so that human beings could take care of them.
I see. Really?
Yeah.
I'll ask you questions about that later.
What?
That's
okay. It's a whole other discussion.
Yes.
So, as for right now, I'm curious to find out. This is a very random question, right? What kind of person would you say you are, like when you're in high school?
Very outgoing. I was in the choir. I was in drama. I was a male dancer, by the way.
Sorry, what?
Yes, I was a male dancer.
The
ones who do this to their shoulders.
Oh, okay. What so are you like? You were like a girls' school?
Yes, I was in a girls' school.
So you were in?
I was in State House.
Whoa.
About to State.
Man, people be out here going to like serious schools and stuff, but it's all good. So did you know by that time that you wanted to be a musician?
I loved music, but then I don't know. I was like, you never front those things in front of your parents. Lean down close for us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What is that now?
Thank you.
It's like a mixture between like German and like normal English.
Are you guys recording? We can continue the interview. Okay. Remove.
Okay, just 1 second. Studio etiquette. You have to take off your shoes. So, do I leave them outside or do I leave them on this corner over here?
James wapi? Ziacho wapi?
Hapa. Oh, hapa. Oh, okay. Are you like singing right now?
No, she's writing.
Oh, you're writing. Okay, just do whatever you're comfortable with. Actually, this is your space. So
You can just continue.
yeah.
Yes.
So I want to see actually what's been happening in the comment section here. See what the audience is saying. Yikes.
The comments.
Yeah, I find this thing so cool.
No, they're so like you have to have seat. Can I change it? With that one.
Oh, okay.
I think it's better.
Right? Yellow is also a pretty cool color. Okay.
So, this one.
Will it go down? Oh, it's closed.
No.
It's okay.
You thought Amdan was making it go down.
Because of stepping on this thingy.
Oh, no, but I think it's this one. This one.
Oh, okay. We just found out Shem doesn't know how chairs work, but
Yes.
it's cool. That's why Vivian's here for us. Okay, so we have in the comments, we have a guy called Martin Kuria saying Vivian Akoju, Kanga Nyazaronga. There's a guy called Mikael saying Wi-Fi bundle and I'm watching. Guys, nimewasalimia. So he says hello. Martin Kuria once again saying Pulse show iko lit. So someone said Vivian alikuwa criminal. What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me. What does that mean? Nilikuwa criminal wapi?
You know, in fact, she's written criminal. So unajua like criminal yenye imekuwa ikitrend.
Oh, ni gani ile ya kwenda binguni ama gani hiyo?
Acha sijui, I just know it's a funny video of that.
Okay, I'm really not so good with trends.
Trends and everything.
Nakuwaga nyuma saa zingine.
I can't load the ones that came on top, so it's fine. But I was going to show you something very interesting, guys. So first, before I do that, let me ask, what's your interaction like with your fan? Like, let's say on social media. Is it fast? Is it love? Do you reply?
Social media is pressure. Kwanza. You know, if you don't reply to guys, they get a bit upset. So I try, but sometimes I don't have the time.
True.
But I assign
Someone to do it.
Yes, I assign my assistant, and sometimes I look at her replies, I just laugh. I'm like, Jesus, no, this one will just put me in trouble. But
okay. Like,
yeah.
Do you ever read like the comments on
I
your
do.
YouTube? Like,
I do. I refrain myself from reading them.
Yeah. But
then on some days I just say, I psych myself up. I take a cup of coffee. I say, let's do this.
So what I've realized from reading your YouTube comments is that your fans like love you to death. Like, as in let me I was ready for this, man. Let's go. This is the video for Chum Chum.
Yes.
Right? So first comment is hit like if you agree Vivian is the best Kenyan female. It's a hit. Yes. Fire emojis, #chum chum. Chum chum.
Yes.
Next one. I want you to read that one by yourself.
I always feel Vivian is the most underrated Kenyan female artist. The other slay queens are overhyped.
Good work.
I don't know why, can I say, I don't understand why guys like mentioning about the underrated part, because I feel like if my work has really been good. Like did you see like when we went to last weekend, I had a performance at Chuka.
I missed that.
So I put it on my Instagram feed and we couldn't leave the venue for almost an hour because they blocked our car from leaving because they wanted us guys to have a conversation. So I had to roll my windows down and listen to their questions.
Oh, but at least you gave them the time.
I gave them the time, but it was really, guys have really, really odd questions.
What's the weirdest question? What's the weirdest question someone asked you on that day?
So, guys asked me, is it true, Vivian, that you're married? I said, yes. And Sam is the one who was driving. And I said, but this is my husband, Sam. They said, yeah. I'm like, but we're always in videos together. They're like, apana, usi ule wa 10 over 10. I'm like, but ni yeye. Usi mwenye ali propose. Vivian wewe umebadilisha.
I'm like, but like, I mean, if anyone knows, for sure it's you, you know.
Yeah.
Like if anyone knows how he looks, it's for sure going to be you.
Of course it's me, but then I just found it so funny that most guys don't know. Yani, it's not like they don't know, but it's like they know that I was proposed to live on TV, but they don't know. I don't know if they've forgotten because they said I've changed him. I've changed the man I'm with, and now I'm with someone else. So I was like, what? Yeah.
So that was a guy trying to shoot his shot. That guy was just really, really hoping you'd say that, nah, didn't even go well. And then he'd be like, well, here's my number. My name is Bradley.
One guy. It was several guys.
Yeah. It was probably like, it was like an episode of The Bachelor. But, you know, just a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Just chilling over there like, who's going to be the next one? Oh, wait. So let me read another comment.
Yeah.
I used to hate you, Vivian, for nothing. But allow me to love you despite my past. Be my chum chum. Am I saying it right? Is it chum chum or cham cham?
Chum chum.
Okay, I keep getting
chum,
and then
there's cham cham.
No, is it cham cham or just cham?
When I sing, I say, "Baby, you're a cham cham to me." So most guys call it.
So nice,
Most guys call it cham cham.
Okay.
Yes.
Still, hit like if you think Vivian is one of the best female artists in Kenya.
Yes.
This woman's got an angel's voice. I never get tired of her
Oh.
songs. Like, I actually haven't. You see, someone actually noticed the thing.
Yes.
But yeah, basically, I haven't actually. Couple of videos. Like I really like going through the comment section in YouTube because it's one of the most interesting places in YouTube videos.
But it can really be savage sometimes.
Especially if it's your content, right?
Yes. Well, I think as long as you're being real and you're doing your best at whatever it is that you're doing, then you need to embrace the comments as they are. And as long as it's not rude or disrespectful, even if people don't always have to agree with you, but as long as they're able to express it in a way that is respectful, because I think that's important.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So recently, Willie Paul
Yes.
posted pictures with Samantha J, the sheriff for tight up skirt.
Yes.
And his fans were really giving him like a lot of hate in the comments.
Yes.
And even him, he was really being a savage back to his haters. Like, you know, someone would say, is that really in the Bible? He's like, yo, I think nini. Like, walikuwa wanaletana, like, matusi. What do you think about that? Would you ever, would you ever clap back at someone, or would you rather just have the people live their lives in the comment section?
I try not to clap back. I really make a purposed effort not to clap back. But sometimes I think guys can just be rude and mean, or even disrespectful. Even on, because now my number is in the public. Whether yes, I actually never change my number. I don't see the need to, because I'm very bad with technology. You can ask Sam. What? I always ask him something. It tunafanyaje? Na he's like, How did you ever end up on Instagram? They helped me. I don't.
Are you on Twitter as well?
Yes, I am.
What are your handles? Like, what are you?
My Instagram is Vivian_KE. My Twitter is Vivian Kenya. My Facebook is Vivian Kenya. And guys can also check out my website, www.viviankenya.co.ke. Yes, that's where I'm at. And I think Sam makes apps. So I'm waiting for him to develop my app.
Wait a minute. So he's a producer.
Yeah.
He makes apps.
Yeah.
He's a stand-up comedian. Man, you guys are all around it.
We do it all. Yeah.
I've noticed, like, during some of like Sam's shows, you will be their special act.
Yes.
So, like, do you get paid for being the special act?
I'm still waiting for my check.
Just remind him that Kanye West gave Kim Kardashian $1 million.
Yeah, I still even there's a day I asked my fans, should Sam pay me? Am I just support? They said, he should pay you.
Get the bag.
Yes, he must pay you. So I support him, but nilimwandikia invoice, so I'm waiting for him to get back.
So now that we're talking about money, first of all, we're dying to hear you sing. So that's what I'm trying to get to. But now that we're talking about money, there's a lot of people trying to get into music in Kenya and stuff like that. Yes. And like people always getting like those, we'll give you'll get exposure, experience, whatever. But how easy would you say it's been for you to like start making money in the Kenyan music industry?
It's been difficult. It's never easy. I think people need to get their facts right and sort of like understand that everything requires a certain process. And I had to go through the processes. Even the money that you make from music, now there's a comparison between what you make and what you should actually be making, so it's not in equal measure, but you have to love what you do. If you want to do it for the money or for the fame, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You have to create the space. You have to sort of like almost create an industry yourself. Because in comparison to where I started from as an artist only, and then now opening my own production house, it literally takes blood, sweat, and tears. And it's not like every day we have millions. We have the vision, and that propels us. We ensure that things keep happening, whether we have the money or we don't have the money. So your vision and your goals and your focus has to supersede your love for the money.
Right. And do you guys have like any side hustles?
I
mean, like him being a comedian is very out in the open, so I don't consider it a side hustle.
Yes, do we have side hustles? I think most of what we do is centered around the music, because like for the female artists that we have, I do a lot of consultation in terms of the styling, in terms of the creating the script, and we sort of like build everything internally.
Oh, we have someone called Alicia Nyagodhi who says hi. I think she commented earlier and I didn't read it. She says, "How is this, Salimia Vivian?"
Akipole.
So she says hi. I'm sorry.
Alicia, hi.
Hi, Alicia. And then Davil Gates. Let me just get these out of the way. Says, napenda sonka zote za Vivian. Ako tu juu. Tunamgoja chuka na maubaya. Tunamgoja chuka na maubaya. Oh, this is probably someone from the school.
Yeah.
Who saw you on that day.
Yeah, and he missed out.
Oh, yeah.
We went chuka last weekend.
Alright, sorry. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No problem. I can't remember. What was I saying?
We were saying how you're going to sing for us today. That's actually what we were saying.
That's not what we were saying, but it's okay.
Do you play any of these instruments? There's a bass. I can see there's a bass, an electric guitar, and an acoustic guitar.
I'm telling you, I really don't play an instrument. And I just like those guys who are writing you. Someone can volunteer to come and teach me.
Teach you how to play?
Yes.
I can teach you how to play.
You know how to play?
But I can for sure teach you like 3 notes, because I did like 5 lessons of guitar when I was younger. These things are not easy the way they seem.
Yeah, they're not easy. But I think I want to do the keyboard because I am not seeing myself cutting my nails.
Do this? You got like piano fingers. I'm told people with like to thin fingers have
they're piano fingers.
I don't know if it's true.
I have no idea. I really need to learn.
Because I have fat fingers, so I think someone making fun of me once.
Probably.
I think I just put that together after all these years.
Probably. So I want to learn the keyboard, but around house. But mostly, I use my voice as my main instrument.
Oh, but voice is an instrument.
It is an instrument.
People go for voice classes.
Yes. Yeah.
So now that we know that your voice is your best instrument, what's one of the songs? What's a song you can give us like a small snippet of? I don't even know. Do we need the beat? Because we're in the studio.
I don't know if we have any beats. We can ask Sam. Sam!
Can you ask?
Okay, I have such a bad calling voice.
Can she hear you? Okay. They don't have that thing for...
He should have it. Sam, atune like tu ya kufinya, then naongea, then mnanisikia.
I don't know what it's called. Intercom. Like in your main issue, we're wondering if there's like a beat that you have for us. We'd really love to hear Vivian sing something for the audience. Yeah.
Ngoja unaika nani? Nikuwe psychologically prepare.
Of course. By the way, why not? Let's go with the...
Okay, put the track. Yeah? Is the track there? Okay. So we're gonna as he puts the song. Guys have seen our studio.
Yeah, just let's pan. Let's do a small pan around.
Yeah.
In a few, but I like the colors. Who chose the colors?
Ilikuwa tu coincidence, but we just felt like it needs to be a nice space.
This kind of matches with that.
Yes, very warm.
So now, let me, because I'm not a studio person. Do you have 3 booths because of like collabos?
Sometimes there are bands. In a band. Or choirs. So those ones need a bit of space.
All right. That makes sense. Yeah. And then, so that's like for someone playing like the violin?
This one is for reading music.
Whoa.
If you read music, like, can I stand? Okay. You place it. You place the notes here. So there's music that's written,
Yeah,
and then now whoever is singing here, you sing as you read.
Okay. So wait, those things are not normally just for people who play instruments. You can be written for in a song, like a singing song.
Yes, you can, because it's the octave. If you're gonna say do re mi fa sol la ti do, so if
would you say you are in right now?
I don't know. I need to ask my music teacher. By the way, I did music in high school.
Oh, for real?
Imagine, funny story. We were only 4 students. Yes, I did traditional dancing. I had to. I had to train my own dancers. I read music. I did the theory part, the classical musicians, Akina Beethoven and Mozart and all.
So, except Bach, those are actually the only classical musicians that I know.
Yeah, but he's really huge. I don't know which are the new ones now, but music is not easy.
Do you own a horse? Do you have a horse? I feel like I saw a horse on your Instagram and you were about to give it a name.
She's called Moran.
She's called Moran.
Yes.
Ooh, the song is starting. I don't know, do you want to like take this away? You know, this is all you hold the water.
It's even over.
It's cool.
Talk to me. Vivian, eh. Vivian, come on. Come on, you look on you. 'Cause you know I don't like to be kept for long. So sema nachotaka. Don't waste my time. Sema nachotaka. Sema baby. Eti nkitembea mi hutingikanga na moyo wako eti udunda dunda wewe una vituko wewe. Wani haya nimekupa tension sema eti unataka maya eti nakupaga matem na kama unataka my affection show me your love. Come on and look on you. 'Cause you know I'm a boss lady. I don't like to be kept for long. Whoa. So sema nachotaka. Don't waste my time. Sema nachotaka. Say my baby. I don't bow down to no one. 'Cause I'm a one in a million. Sema nachotaka. Nione kama nitaingia. Umekuja kuni. Come on. Sema nini ime. Kila mahali wani. Eti ume. Wani. Listen. Come on, Charlie. Come on, look on, I need to be here. 'Cause you know I'm don't waste my time. So sema nachotaka. Don't waste my time. Sema nachotaka. Sema baby. Karibu na mimi, karibu na wewe, karibu na mimi, karibu na wewe. Come on, 'Cause you know I don't like to be kept. Whoa. So sema nacho, sema. So sema nacho, yeah. Sema baby. Song's called Talk to Me. You can check it out on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube. Those are my roots. I'm proud of where I'm from. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Vivian Kenya Official. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beth.
Thank you.
You know, now the power is passed back. I'm told when you give out your mic, you give out your power. I don't know
Oh,
what that means.
oh yeah, it's true. You've got the power.
All right. Anyway, so as we head towards the end of this,
Yes.
you're going to be performing next month
Yes.
at the Katika Festival,
Yes.
featuring Wiz Kid. Yes.
Yes.
So, like, have you started preparing? You know.
Yes. Oh my God. I have. You know, guys, I just usually looking at. I just want to see what Vivian will wear. What? How is she gonna perform? What new thing is she gonna show us? You know. So, I'm working on it. And I'm just gonna do my best. Yes.
So, like, what can we expect? Like, you know, is there like a random new song?
You never know. But it's going to be a very lit show. The lineup is amazing. And I just want to tell guys, you best turn up 3rd November in Nakuru.
Yeah, like,
I'm just going to be sharing love with my fans.
like start preparing now. Like, mob, like, see last Monday out the weekend.
Yes. Yes.
Bad.
Yes. Look for those hot outfits. Unajua wasichana wanajua kushow up.
Who knows?
Yes. The girls know how to show up. The guys, we are praying for you. Mko kwa maombi.
Wait. Easy.
Shout out to our Kenyan guys. Siku hizi wanajaribu but
He's got swag though.
oh yeah, he does. Hata nyinyi mmejaribu.
Unajua kuna joto kulikuwa nimekuja na swag nyingine like venye sola ilikaa.
I see. But Nicoletta ko sawa.
Not a man.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to compare and say like
That's racist.
but tunawaombeaga, si ndio? Yeah, we're praying for the guys. Please try and prepare. Just try. Like huwezi toa shati yenye ulinunua 7 years ago alafu una show up na hiyo Katika Festival. Maze. Try. But thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you so much for welcoming us into your studio.
Yes.
We've got so much love for you guys. You guys know how this goes down. Let me see what new comments we have in the comment section. So it does this thing sometimes. I can't see what the comments that were at the beginning of the show. So like you see okay. So Martin Korea was loving the performance. It's very, very lit.
Who else did? Oh yes.
Sema Kiserian Mkotop.
Asante.
You just got your first hater for the like ever. You just got your first hater. She said, I don't like her songs.
Oh my God. I'm gonna cry.
Nah, but don't worry. That's how you know you're making it. A few people have to kind of not like you, or at least like.
No, I think everyone is entitled to an opinion.
Yeah.
Opinions are free.
Yeah, really are.
If there's one thing that's free, it's an opinion.
But not. You have to pay artists though.
Oh yeah, you have to pay artists.
I didn't bring that in smoothly, but anyway, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
My name is Shamwikia. This has been Pulse Live Kenya. Keep it Pulse Live for the best in like exclusive interviews, celebrities, content, paintings, everything. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us.